live in the Ho Chi Minh City, work at a small business in Ho Chi Minh City. And, I have sometimes I have difficulty understanding what my parents say. For example, they always say that we have to respect our elder relative, regardless they are good or not, because it's our Vietnamese tradition. I don't understand. I think I would uh, respect only good people, regardless they are my relative or not.
All right. Excellent. Thank you. Really good students tonight. And hello, Bang.
Hey, hello. Nice to meet you, Miss Yolanda, and everyone. I am Bang. I am 26 years old, and I am a software engineer. About this question, my answer is yes, I have, but not too much. I think especially when I will choose, I have something. Sometimes I have difficult to understand my parents. Such as when my parents say about the war, the Vietnam War, it's very long time ago, or something such as uh, traditional custom, as Mr. Khoi said. Mm, I don't know too much about traditional customs, and I think it's not too difficult to understand. Just I don't have knowledge about it. Uh, and now I understand all what my parents said.
All right. Excellent responses, everyone. It's really nice to meet you all. So, today I want you to look at this picture. Look at this picture and tell me, what do you think about it? Do you think this is a picture, this is accurate? Do you think that this is right? Do you think it is good? What do you think about this picture? All right, now, what do you think?
Looking at this picture, okay, so first thing I see the generation gap. Okay, on one side is the very young generation, and one is, and on the left is the old one, and also just for the habit respect, it's this picture just shows us that old people like the old way. I mean, just reading the newspapers and just like mm, and for the young, just only look for the cell phones and just access to the internet, and that's all they want. So there's a really big generation gap between them. And one more thing is that uh, they cannot talk to each other because there's no bridge um, between them for the thinking connection. That's what I think.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much. And hello, Vicky. What do you think?
Mm, think this picture shows difference between the generation about their behavior and the hobbies that they have it. Like for the old people, they have the traditional method to relax and get new information. like they like to read newspapers. When the younger generation, they they are easy to catch up with modern technology, so they usually use smartphones, information as well as to relax.
Right. Excellent. Thank you so much. And Zoom, what do you think?
I think the generation gap is different between the old generation and young generation. As this picture show me that uh, uh, there are a lot of different in the habit to get information. For example, the old generation use the old generation is used to read paper, read news from paper, but the younger generation like read news from phone, mobile phone.
Very good. Hold on one second. Used to reading the newspaper. Excellent. And Koi, what do you think?
Yeah. In this picture, I see 4 people. They are of different generations. They are doing different things. They do not want to communicate with each other. They don't care what others do, and they don't care what others think. So
You don't care about what other people are doing. All right. Excellent. Very good. And hello, Bang, what do you think?
Hello. I take the 2 points about the picture. The first thing, the first, everyone will see that there is a difference between 2 generations. Mm, the the young people use smartphone and smartphone with many things such as a social network and game, and the elder use newspaper, and the difference also in clothes. And the second thing is I think about the elder. I think they should change to get used to the new world of technologies, because the young people will not learn to become old people. So if the older people uh, don't learn to adapt to the new world, they will become outdated. And I am afraid to become the man in the picture.
All right. Very good. Nice speaking, everyone. It's a very great class. Now we go to our vocabulary section. In our vocabulary, we have 6 words. And the first thing we will do is work on our pronunciation. So we'll work on pronunciation. So I will say all 6 words, and then I would like you to repeat those words. We have generation, generation, elderly, elderly, grumpy, grumpy, narrow-minded, narrow-minded, stubborn, stubborn, conservative, conservative. Okay, let's have everyone repeat those 6 words. Now go ahead.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Excellent. Very clear sounds. Very nice. V, go ahead.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Excellent. Very clear sounds. Zung, go ahead.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative,
Conservative.
conservative.
Excellent. Very good. And Ko?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Excellent. Very good. And Ben, go ahead.
Yes. Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Excellent. Very good. All right. And the next thing I want you to do is to please choose a word and give me the definition of that word. So choose a word and give me the definition. Now go ahead.
So I want to define the word generation. A generation means that all people was born at the same time. That's it.
Exactly
Is it
right.
right?
All people who were born around the same time. That's exactly right. Yeah. Very good. And can you make a sentence?
The generation gap between grandparents and grandchildren is very big nowadays.
Great sentence. And V, go ahead.
I choose number 5, stubborn. It means not willing to change one's attitude or viewpoint.
Excellent. And can you make a sentence using that word?
My younger brother is really stubborn, but he rarely listens to my parents' advice.
Excellent. Younger brothers are good at that, aren't they? Great job. And Zung, go ahead.
Yeah. I choose conservatives. This means not willing to access much expression the traditional value of society.
Excellent. And can you make a sentence using that word?
Cultural values should be conservative.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? Your microphone was cutting out.
Cultural values should be conservative.
All right. Excellent. Very nice. And Koi, go ahead.
Yeah. I choose number 2, elderly. Elderly means quite old, past middle age.
Excellent.
And my sentence is Mr. Johnson is elderly but not old. He's still strong and clairvoyant.
Excellent sentence. I really like that. Elderly but not old. Aaron, go ahead.
Okay. I choose what grumpy. Grumpy. It means easily annoyed or much angry. It is similar to bad-tempered.
I can spell annoyed. Excellent. Easily annoyed or bad-tempered. And that is not how you spell annoyed. All right. And can you make a sentence using the word?
Such as today I am tired and grumpy.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, and we have one more word. And Nga, could you please give me the definition for narrow-minded?
Yes. Narrow-minded means somebody doesn't want to listen to the opinions of other people.
Excellent. And can you make a sentence using that word?
His grandfather doesn't. Wait a minute. He don't want to change his mind about that opinion. So he is so narrow-minded.
He doesn't want to change his mind. He's so narrow-minded. You wouldn't have to say change his mind about his opinion. You would just say he doesn't want to change his mind. And make sure you don't say he don't change his mind or don't want to. He doesn't want to. Doesn't want to change his mind. All right. Great job, everyone. Does anyone have any questions? If you have any questions about the vocabulary, go ahead and raise your hand. All right, then we will move on to our idioms. We have 2 idioms tonight. The first idiom is to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap. That means to make a connection where there's a great distance. So you can bridge the generation gap. You can bridge the gap. And then our other sentence is to differ in something. If you differ in something, it's people or things to be different in a specific way. So we differ in opinion on economics, or we differ in opinion on how to treat our parents. We differ in opinion what to do if we're sick. All right. And then our example sentence for bridge the gap is he promises to change tax laws to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Okay, so now I would like you to please create a sentence that uses one of these idioms. Now, go ahead.
They will have some solutions to bridge the gap between young and old generation.
Excellent. Perfect sentence. Go ahead.
Me and my parents were facing with difficulties in life.
I'm sorry, could you speak a little louder?
Okay. Me and my parents differ in facing with difficulties in life.
In how to face difficulties in life, or in facing difficulties in life. Facing difficulties. All right, excellent. And Zung, go ahead.
Yeah, I choose a differ in. They are twin, but differ in genitive.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
They are twins, but differ in genotype.
Ah, they're twins. All right, excellent. Very good, but different genetics. Very good. Koi, go ahead.
I choose a bridge the gap. Mr. Lee hopes that through this training course, he can bridge the gap between skilled and non-skilled workers in his company.
Excellent. Very nice. And Bang, go ahead.
Such as I and my brother are different in our person.
All right, very good. Great job, everyone. Now, does anyone have any questions about the idioms? If you have any questions, raise your hand. All right, then we will move on to our sentence structure. Our sentence structure today is, let's look at it, subject and then the word prevent. Prevent means to stop something from happening, to keep something from happening. And then either someone or something, the word from, and either a noun or a verbing. Now that sounds complicated, but it's actually really easy. You're just saying, this person stopped something from happening. So someone stopped something from happening. Let's look at our example sentence. The generation gap prevents us from talking to each other. So the generation gap is actually the subject, and then prevents us, and that's the somebody, from talking. That's your verbing. All right, so the generation gap prevents us from talking to each other. Pardon me. Okay, so we do have some suggestions if you need some help. Spending quality time, respect for people's opinion, willing to change, etc. Okay, so please create a sentence using the sentence structure. Ma, go ahead.
The heavy rain prevents us from going out.
Perfect. B, go ahead.
The generation gap prevents me from understanding my grandparents.
Perfect. Perfect sentence. Zung, go ahead.
The generation gap prevents us from respecting for grandparents' opinion.
Respecting our grandparents.
For grandparents.
Not for. Respecting our grandparents' opinion. But it wouldn't be for our grandparents. It would be respecting our grandparents' opinions. All right, very good. And Kwai, go ahead.
Yeah. His narrow-mindedness prevents him from respect for other opinion.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, maybe for having respect. Prevents him from having. Prevents him from having respect for. All right. Excellent. And Bang, go ahead.
Yes, such as poor English prevent me from studying new knowledge.
Poor English skills prevents me from what?
Studying, learning.
Poor
Studying,
English skills prevents me from studying. All right, excellent. Very good. Perfect sentence. Great job, everyone. Does anyone have any questions about the sentence structure? Any questions at all? All right, then we will move on to our next slide, which is our conversation. So, student A, you are 65 years old. You have a grandson who is 15 years old. Your grandson often refuses to listen to you. He doesn't enjoy spending time with you. Student B, you are student A's friend. Give student A some advice on how to deal with the generation gap in his or her family. Okay, so we only have about 3 minutes to speak, so everyone has 3 minutes for a conversation. Na and Bang, go ahead.
Go Bang.
Oh, hello, Miss Ma.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, who want to be?
Okay, so I want to be the old woman, okay? 65-year-old woman. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, I have a problem now. I have a grandson, and, he is 15 years old. And I think that he doesn't like me much because whenever I want to talk to him, and he refuses to do that, and he make me sad. I just want to talk to him. I love children, and I have just only 2 grandsons, and he's the one that I love the most. So I want to spend time with him, and I don't know what the problem comes from. Can you tell me how to bridge the connection between us? I'm really tired, and I'm really sad if I cannot just talk to him. I feel I'm getting older.
Just okay. I understand you. I think the problem maybe is that you don't understand your children, your grandson, and he doesn't want to listen to you.
Yeah, right.
But you can change it. You can change it. I think if you want him to listen to you, you should improve yourself. Because you should know about his hobby or favorites. Because today children have some many things you don't know, such as you should play game and invite him to play or play with him.
This means that
Or
I have to learn some technology, like with a.
just especially if you can, you should study computer or programming
Oh, really?
to
So I'm old. I'm an old woman. How can I do that? Any other advice?
if not
More choices.
to help you understand your grandson, you should learn some slang words because young people use slang word. Do you know slang word?
Wow. For
Such as
example,
some word
slang.
cool or X
Yeah.
or something rough.
Good idea. Yeah. Start immediately to learn.
Do you think these things can help you?
Yeah, your first solution, I think, is a little bit hard for me because, you know, I'm old, my eyes are weak, and, you know, using the computer to me, it's really a big problem. So maybe I choose your second solution to make it happen first. I mean, just learning some slang, okay, quite
Uh,
good.
uh, I, there are some important thing that you should change your appearance. You know, if your clothes, if if you are old-fashioned, your grandson don't want to 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 be with you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, you should buy some new clothes, some fashion clothes.
Fashion clothes for the old lady. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
new hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Guys very much, but I need to have time for everyone to speak. And now V and Koi, go ahead and have about a 3-minute conversation.
Hello, V.
Hi,
Me? Hello, V.
yes, I can.
Go ahead.
We want to read.
So,
V, can you try to speak a little louder? Your voice is very soft and it is hard to hear.
I go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, V. I have a problem.
Hi, Corey.
And often refuse me to listen to me. He does enjoy spending time with me. I've been trying everything to bridge the gap, but no success. I hope
Okay.
you could give me some advice to deal with the problem.
Mm, I think because of the generation gap, so it is really hard for you to get along with your, no, get along with him. So I will give you some advice. First, I think you should find out his hobby, like his favorite food, activities, or even games, so that you can learn about this, and then you can you know, if he has some favorite food, then you can give him some of that so that he can spend a lot of time with you. Uh, Besides, you also you shouldn't force him to do what you want. But you should you know should put yourself in their shoes so that you can his situation and his future. But it will be easier to understand each other. This is
Uh,
my
V, I'm sorry. Uh, can you speak a bit louder?
Can you hear me right?
Yeah. I can.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So my advice for you is, first of all, you should find out his hobbies.
It's still very difficult to hear you, V.
At
It's
first
so
you will
bad.
be louder and then it gets very, very quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Ah.
Yes, now like that we can hear you.
Okay. So my recommendation for you is you should find out his hobbies.
Louder, please.
You cannot hear me, right?
No. You need to refresh your page. There's a problem with your microphone. It's starting to cut out like as soon as it starts recording. So try to refresh your page. Right now, I'm going to have Koi talk to Zung. You two talk and V, just go ahead and refresh. Go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
Yes. Good evening, coach.
Hello, Zoom. You
Yes.
go first. Okay.
Can you give me some advice? I have some issue with my grandson. She is 30 years old, and she don't listen me anytime. She don't want to go out with me. Don't want to watch television with me. I don't know what's problem with me. And then can you give me some advice for this?
Yeah, with a pleasure, my friend. First, I think you should find out the reason why he is the one to spend time with you and refuses to listen to you. There are some questions you have to answer to. Have you ever compared him to other people? Are you interested in his activities? Have you ever judged his word and his attitude? Or have you ever talked something like that? Come on. You are too young to understand the problem. No, some and other some more question like that. And after that, after you determine, you find out, you have found out the reason. You should take action. So, I think you are not good at technological advances like smartphone, like internet, the internet. So, if you're not good, you should ask him to teach you how to use smartphone, the internet, and so on. It makes him feel useful and that you have respect for his knowledge.
Okay, Koi, let Zoom talk now, please.
Okay. Thank you very much for your advice. I think now I older, and then I have a narrow mind, and then I think I have to try and try more and more to learn the new technologies. Thank you very much.
I think it's simple. You to use smartphone or the internet. You don't need to learn on things that your grandson know, because it is very difficult to learn. Okay. I think
Thank
my
you.
advice
Yeah.
is what do you think? Is this useful for you or not?
Yes, I think your advice very useful for me, but I think it's rather difficult for me to do by this way. But I think I will try to do this.
Okay.
All right, great job. Okay, we're really running out of time, and I need to let V speak. So, V, could you please speak to Zoom? Go ahead.
Hi, Jung.
Yeah. Hi, V.
You want to be a grandson or a student?
Okay. The first time I already older person. Now I would like to be a friend of him.
Okay. I feel really distressed now, and because of some problems that I want to share with you. I have a grandson who is 15 years old. I love him so much, but he seems not to be like that because he doesn't want to spend time with me, and most of the time, he just wants to, sit in front of the computer and play online games. So, can you give me some advice to overcome?
I think the difference between the general gaps is easily happen in our society. Then I think there are some way to resolve it. For example, you can you can communicate openly with your grandsons. You always to explain to your grandson what you do, why you do, and then what you believe in. And then I think you involve your grandson more into your life. I think you can give some example as from your generation, and then you try to learn new technology from your grandsons. Okay, I have only some advice like that.
Now I realize that I am a little bit strict on him because I only want him to do what I want. So I was trying to learn some technologies and connect with him like that.
Okay, I think this is right thing.
I don't have any money.
All right. Excellent job. Thank you guys so much. Great conversations. I'm sorry we had to cut it short. And now we'll go into our assessment form. All right. So I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, V. I would work on your word stress and final sounds, but these are very small problems. Very small problems. Your pronunciation is excellent. Very good.